What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Real quick before we get started today, we are going to be checking out and comparing the Stacyc e-drive bikes for kids, but if you are at all interested in some bigger content with full-size razors, off-road equipment, we do team up with local diesel repair shop, Overtime Diesel, and make a lot of cool stuff with side-by-sides, with diesel trucks, etc. So if that interests you at all, please stick around, but we will get into today's video. And just as a disclaimer, ladies and gentlemen, this is not a sponsored video by any means, although Stacyc, you know what? As things go on, maybe it could be, but I will not put my face or name on anything that I do not absolutely want for myself, for my family, and that I would trust in a product. So our boy has absolutely loved his Stacyc 12, so we're upgrading to the 16, so we're gonna go over some of the things on both of those, show them side by side, and just kind of give you guys like a buyer's guide to these bikes, because they are super life-changing. Get your kids ready for motocross, stuff like that. Just super cool. We've had nothing but good experience from Stacyc. Yes, it is expensive, I will say that, and there are some things that we wish that came from the factory that did not. It feels kind of like you get nickeled and dimed a little bit, but again, like anything, you get what you paid for. So just wanted to get that out of the way, but let's hop in the shop here and see these two bikes together. All right, guys, so here's our 12-inch one. I have it right up against our 330 Polaris here just for a size comparison, but here's the 12. We actually did a full review on this bike when we got it 3 years ago for our son on my wife's channel, so if you want to, you can go check that video out for more on this specific bike. No maintenance in 3 years. We've absolutely loved it. We did lose the battery initially, so we had to buy another battery. We actually got the upgrade battery, so it was like 175 bucks. This is the battery. It's a big old guy. It lasts a lot longer, but anyways, besides that, we did have some pedal extensions on here that were aftermarket. You had to buy those separately because as he got bigger, his feet did grow larger than the pedals there. So we got this when he was 3 for his 3rd birthday. Technically, it was like a week before, so he was still 2 when we started on this thing, and now he's turning 6, so we got to get the bigger one. We'll look at that in just a second. If you asked him, you know, a 6-year-old, what he thinks of it, he wanted more of a motocross style seat. He did complain a little bit about the seat, but we raised it up as much as we could until he got big. But the twist throttle feature was just awesome with this bike, and we can go on and on about this bike, but just know that it did last 3 whole years with no maintenance. Like I said, I know they're a little bit pricey, but just epic. We just got so many questions everywhere we went. Everybody loved this bike to death, and just so easy to set up. Brakes, everything. We did put some LED lights on the front. We pulled them off. Obviously, we're stripping this one down and upgrading, so that's why you don't see all the stuff. The one gripe we did have too was the fact that it has no kickstand, so wherever you went, it just goes on the ground. I mean, you could buy the stand for it, but why doesn't it have a kickstand? It's a dang kid's bike. Maybe they want it to be more like motocross style, but I don't know why it didn't come with a kickstand. So we bought one on eBay. It's about 50 bucks that somebody made specifically for the Stacyc bikes. So anyways, that's the 12. We'll jump over now. Here is the 16. So this is the new one. Real quick, you can watch us assemble it. I'll play a couple clips here. Together. It only took about 20-25 minutes to put that sucker together. Other than that, everything pretty much came on it. You just had to air up the tires, put the handlebars on, put the front tire on. Everything else, you didn't have to run any brake lines or anything, so that was super nice. The battery from the 12 was compatible with this one, so I did like that. Got to just, you know, flip it on and away it goes. It should have the 3 speeds like the other one did, so that's nice and convenient. This one's just obviously a little bit taller. Now he's going to be 6, so hopefully this lasts another 3 years. After this, we're probably going to go to an actual gas, 50cc or larger for him at that size. But I do know that they do have Stacyc events, so if you really are trying to get into motocross and stuff like that, there are Stacyc specific events. But these things are bad to the bone. This isn't no Amazon stuff. This is real deal. Not to gripe about Amazon, we buy a lot from there, but this is quality. We did buy these pedal extenders. I'm not sure how much these were. We had these on the 12, so we transferred these over just for a little bit more width for your child's feet. So we did go that route as well, but the 16 looks super cool. Obviously, brand new, have no idea. I know he's gonna freak out, but that's it right there. Again, compared to maybe quads, kind of what it looks like. Now I'll try to put them side by side for you here. Roll this sucker over. So yeah, and there's that kickstand. There's a kickstand we bought. That thing is nice, boy. So yeah, there you can see them, the 12 and the 16 together. Don't know how you guys want to see them. Can you see the difference? I'll try to set them up a little better for y'all. All right, there's the shot. That's a lot better. Now you can see it. So you can check the recommended ages on their website. I do know that this one's gonna go faster. That was fast enough. I would say that in low gear, you could walk and keep up with it. In middle gear, you're picking up the pace a little bit, and by high gear, you're running but keeping up with it. I'm thinking that this one in high gear is gonna outrun me. I'm no Tyreek Hill, so I'm probably not gonna keep up with this sucker, but he's learned a lot from that. He actually learned that before he learned a pedal bike, so that's super impressive. A couple months on that booger, we got him a pedal bike, just set him on there and away he went. So you can definitely teach your kids balance and how to ride bikes just on these suckers. So super cool. Got the quads here and then got his 50cc. Well, actually, I think it might be a 40cc Amazon quad there. I told you, Amazon ain't all bad, boy. Anyways, that's kind of what you're looking at, people. If you need to go up from there, they probably got the 18 and the 20 after that. You can check out their website. I don't know a ton of details on that. Like I said, this is kind of the in-betweener till we get to actual motocross stuff, and it's about 1/4 of the price of what a gas one is. So still expensive, but still affordable. You know what I mean? So anyways, guys, Stacyc 1216. All right, guys, so that's gonna wrap up the Stacyc comparison video. Wasn't trying to make that too long and drawn out. Just wanted to tell you guys that number one, when you see these things advertised, they are worth every penny. You are gonna pay a little bit more up front, and the accessories are expensive as well, but they definitely last. The quality is there. People love these things. They ask questions everywhere we go. Where'd you get that? That thing's gnarly. The kids love it, showing it off, riding together, just etc. It's such a vibe. So definitely consider it. Check out the website. Subscribe if you like this kind of content, and we see y'all in the next one. Peace.